Sorry. So now the real match is gonna start. No more practices. This is kind of important because last time there were some issues with the starting of the real match and etc.
So yeah, here we are. We are off on Baru Coast. Both our players are using Ben, which is definitely the pick you want to go for at this level.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty high paced. So yeah, you want to pick Ben for that boost.
Yeah, but it is really tricky to pull him off here. Well, but these guys are gonna knock it out.
I think they're pretty much on the same level right now. I think Mike could be a little bit more forward than. No, I was wrong. Sorry, kingbeandip is more forward. He got past those woods pretty fast, so yeah, he's onward like by 1 second. He's far ahead, and now we've got both times equal, so we can see pretty much how far kingbeandip is by now, and
Yeah,
Mike's just a little bit more backward.
He's got maybe a second lead here. So he's gonna come down with a shorter lap one, but Mikey with the first death of the match.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
That's rough.
Yeah, but there's one thing Mike told me before the race. Actually, it was a couple of hours ago. He told me that his joystick went ape while practicing. Means, yeah, his controller has been playing up basically, because every time he tries to pull back the joystick, it'll turn right for some reason, and it might be an issue with the sensors. Sort of, he told me.
Not good.
Yeah, he's got experience. He's got many experiences with such an issue, but I hope he can handle this issue somehow.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't affect him in this match.
Yeah.
I know these players have been really putting in a lot of hours into practicing for this matchup. So
that's right.
You really hope that they're bringing their A game, but I imagine that the nerves are high because the stakes are so high as well. So.
It's right, and kingbeandip has his final lap now. His last lap, he got it 1:17 in the second lap. Mike's still a little bit. He's hanging on. So all I could hope for is a sudden death for kingbeandip, and that could save his victory. But now it looks a little bit bad.
Yeah, it's looking like King Bean's ahead by a whole beach here. It looked like he had a new lap record last lap with that 1:17, but I'm not sure if that's a true.
I'm not sure either, but it looked like. Well, what do you expect the match between real legends?
I'm expecting a lot of tournament records to get shattered here. It always happens between the top players, and I'm really hoping for a race 13 here because these guys, they've traded a lot of matches.
They did. Maybe we're gonna see even 20 races. And with that being said, kingbeandip has finished his last lap and wins the first race out of potentially 13.
Insane.
Yeah.
354. 985. Let me check that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. That shattered all the tournament records, including his own.
Holy moly.
By like 5 seconds. Holy crap.
I'm baffled.
He came nearly within 1 second of his leaderboard time.
Oh man, this guy, he needs some milk. Yeah, so Yeah, with that being said, Mike has this one issue with his controller, but he also had doubts about his internet, basically, because a couple of days before this match, he experienced some trouble. But so he kind of managed to deal with that as well, so there shouldn't be any problems with that, at least.
Well, hopefully, yeah. We certainly don't want to see everything stacked against him here, but
Yeah.
we want
So,
a fair match here.
right. So first win goes to kingbeandip, and here also permaban SMR. And Mike, does he want to go on Executioner? Or
So yeah, with the perma bans, we've seen Mikeyburger banning these same tracks pretty much all tournament. He's banning Executioner and Zugga Challenge, and I believe that's primarily because of the skips, where he's not. I don't know.
He's not so experienced with those skips. Yeah, right. He's not so trained.
It seems like either he doesn't actually want to do them, or
yeah, but you know, I kind of understand that it's just not a real feature of the game, so to speak. So I kind of I can empathize.
Yeah, I can see that. How would you just? I mean, when you describe Mike's sort of play style, like his kind of attitude towards the game, it's very like clean, very purist, wouldn't you say?
He's pretty clean. Yeah, right. He's also but also he plays on the safe side, so to speak. I witnessed him cut many corners, but then at the same time he plays pretty safe. And whereas kingbeandip, he's pretty like daredevilish. He's got a daredevil play style and pretty risky, but he kind of manages to get through all over that, you know, all the hurdles and obstacles. But yeah, Mike's also that. He's got also some of that style, but he plays a little safer, in my opinion. Which doesn't necessarily mean he makes worse times. In fact, he does pretty good times.
Definitely, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with what you said, because King Bean, he is a huge risk taker when it comes to this game. He has a very aggressive play style, and you kind of need to approach it with that sort of play style when you're facing such a long-term veteran of this game like Mikeyburger. I think he has like what, 12 years on this game.
Yeah, so we have Ben. Oh no. Yeah, King Bean also bans bumpies.
Yeah, so there was no pod ban. Kingbeandip is banning Bumpy's Breakers here. And it's Mike's pick for Boon to Training.
All right.
Okay. King Bean said he came close to banning that one.
Not sure why he would ban that one, especially that one, or because I know Boon to Training, but ban bumpies, I'm not so familiar with that. You see, I'm not even really familiar with the game, but I've seen many of the gameplay, and I've seen many gameplay footages and also many matches, you know, from last year's tournament. So yeah, that's what I can come up with.
That's right. You and Mikey you're actually Need for Speed Most Wanted players.
Yeah,
right?
We're fanatics.
So is it the same in that game, or are you guys like trading world records over there, or is he sort of dominating that game?
Yeah. You mustn't underestimate that. Actually, it's a good point. Actually, we do really good times, and I don't. It's not exaggerated. Actually, it's true. Kind of gotta be a little bit proud of that, actually, to be honest. Yeah. We're talking about the game Need for Speed Most Wanted from the year 2005. So it's the original one, yeah.
Oh right, yeah. The remake. They remade it, or was it kind of different?
They remade it in 2012, but yeah. So do we want to make a CD now? What do you think?
Oh, the countdown, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And after kingbeandip has finished his practice and he finished his run, now we're gonna start the real race if both parties are ready. Mike says he's ready.
So Mike actually had a really good run here versus me. But it was skips. So he actually got a 136.391, which is crazy.
Oh, okay. All right, so kingbeandip's also ready. This is his real run. And now we're gonna see both of them compete against each other on this map. Is this Duck Derbies? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is Wasteland?
Oh no, this is Tatooine. This is the Bunta training course.
All right. I'm really familiar with the gameplay, like the gameplay mechanics.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, King Bean didn't realize that was the countdown. All right.
Yeah, well. Should
we pull Mike out?
Yeah, we should. We should actually, but
all right, sorry about that.
What he didn't catch they're doing, we don't know either. I'm sorry, but
yeah, he didn't catch the countdown.
I don't think it was intended because he just paused in mid of the race where he didn't actually fail anything, but it's just, it's a bit disappointing. We should catch Mike in a second, but he's still.
I think he didn't catch our message, so he's probably going to finish this one.
No, he just started riding. Should be okay.
Yeah, he completed the race. So I don't know if we want to count.
You know what? For one, I just say let's take this time of Mike, because he he put his effort in this race now, so we can't reject this.
I'll leave it up to Mike. He can.
Yeah, that's actually a better suggestion. Yeah, let kingbeandip race. Yeah.
All right. So sorry about that. We're gonna have both races separate. Mikey's time holds, I believe it was a 136.
136.03.
Okay, let's write that down.
Yeah. That was pretty confusing.
All right, this is King Bean's actual race here.
Yeah. We kind of lost our guard at this. Gotta say that, but well, what can you do?
Yeah, if anyone can go back and rewatch the Mike's time and then post in chat here, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah, I mean it's a sort of a difficulty to play the game whilst looking at the stream, what's going on, what does this chat say, and it's built up under a pretty high pressure.
It's very high pressure, and we can forgive these guys for having high nerves, especially in such an intense match.
Oh, he kinda missed that one corner a little bit. All right, and it looks like Mike got this one actually by half a second.
All right. Well, it would have been nice to watch that one in sync, but we got what we got. So,
we've got a winner here. It's Mike.
32. I don't understand that message.
Me neither. Mike would have corrected us. I mean, it was okay. His time was a 1:36:03, and kingbeandip's that we just got was a 1:36:52. Already forgot, but it's about half a second of difference. So Mike says, Mike says, Inferno temp ban, please. He wants to ban Inferno temporarily.
Oh, King Bean running back, Bunta training with skips.
Yeah.
Mikey says, I know. All right. I don't think we've seen King Bean do the Bunta training skip yet. It is a little tricky to set up, but this is going to be payback for King Bean. Another thing to note here is this is a best of 13, which means our players get 3 forces to use. And yes, he banned Ben.
All right. So the display shows it's wrong because Mike actually got 1 win.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me update that. Yeah, so King Bean using the first force here, using Juan Sandage, which is definitely what you want to use. Let's see how he does in practice here.
Yeah, so he will go for a skip. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, he set that up pretty easily.
Yeah. Last time I watched the skip was when Silas Scalar did it. He kind of struggled with it, but in the end he beat Mike with the skip, actually.
I think both me and Metallica did that. It's kind of the go-to for anyone who needs a win on Mikey, because we know Mike won't do this, so it's kind of like up to players to learn this skip to get that win on Mikey.
Okay, so both players ready.
Yeah, go ahead and give the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, if anyone of you quits the current race, King Beandip, then the real run will start.
Yeah.
All right.
So Mike here on bowls, he's definitely not going with the skip. Oh yeah, you're supposed to say go at the end.
Go. Yeah. I just didn't yet because no, this is a fair question actually. I'll say go when really both players are in the menu and don't do any practice runs. This is actually important.
Oh, sorry, you can't rely on what you're actually saying because it's
yeah. That's what Mike and I discussed before, actually, and he's got a right argument in this. He's got a point. It's better to say go whenever both of the players are in the menu, and then start the race. All right, but now both of them got to start. They're off to go.
All right, the sync might not matter here, but King Bean is already on his second skip here. It looks like he's doing just fine. Sync is coming in anyway.
It could be dangerous for Mike, yeah.
Yeah, Mike is probably not. With his sort of stubbornness on the skips, that's going to hurt him on a couple races here that he really, I don't know. It's a calculated risk, I guess you could say.
You gotta keep in mind all those details while you do that skip. If you're not experienced enough, you really fail that skip.
Oh yeah, it is tricky to pull off still.
Yeah.
But yeah, King Bean there with an easy win. Mike gonna finish up his final lap there. So that's another win for King Bean.
Totally.
56,638. Does that beat Metallica? I think Metallica, your time is fine. Let me check. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Yeah, he shattered that as well. So that's a new tournament record for Bunta training skips.
With a huge difference of the times. This is insane. It's insane how King Bean pulled off his skips and never actually failed any of them. This is also part of the reason Mike dreaded this track, Bunta training. So, who's gonna ban what? Let's see.
No pod ban for Mikey.
And how about King Bean?
I wonder where Mike will take us next. As a reminder, King Bean permabanned Spice Mine Run and Adobe Mountain Run. King Bean's thinking long and hard about this one. Howler.
Yeah, he's going for a ban Howler. Yeah.
So where's Mike taking us?
No Howler Gorge.
Oh.
Vengeance.
Vengeance, no force. This is a callback to their first match of the finals, of the grand finals, I want to say, from last year. They started out on Vengeance. And I believe King Bean won that one because Mikey had one crash.
Oh.
So we'll see how they do here.
Will Mike take revenge on that then?
Revenge on Vengeance. Let's see it happen.
That's actually a funny play with words.
All right, we should be seeing them set up here. Looks like King Bean's best. His 3-lap there was 3:05. Let's see what the tourney records are here for Vengeance. Oh, that's Ace's best time, 3:05. King Bean has a best 3:06 here. Mikey also 3:06. Very close times here. So I'd imagine there could be a possibility of one of them breaking a record here, a tourney record.
Isn't this the one which resembles Executioner by any chance?
Yeah, it's on the same planet as Executioner.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, and it seems a bit more complicated actually in terms of the turns and passages.
Yeah, things are very narrow here, so it is, yeah, as you see on that turn there, where King Bean died in practice, it can get, you need a tight line.
Okay.
All right, and
Mike, are you ready?
Yeah, we're waiting on the ready from Mike.
So, I'll give the countdown.
Yeah, make sure you say go at the end.
I know. Yeah. Let's not rush things. All right. And now we go.
All right, they're just receiving the countdown now on their end. And now they're both hitting restart, I hope.
Yeah, they did, and I'm excited to see Mike race on this one. How he does on this one.
All right, yeah, this is Mikey's pick here.
And both had a good start until now.
And there's our sync.
Both doing good, pretty good until now.
See, they're neck and neck right here, but again, as we talked about, it's really narrow, and a turn like that on low FPS might kill you.
There's also that hole, yeah, right, this one, where you got all these hurdles around, which you surely don't want to hit, or else you might end up being in a crash.
Looks like they're both making it through all right.
Yeah, all healthy.
Very close. First lap. Looks like King Bean has a slight lead. Very slight.
Yeah. And then Mike also told me you could actually... Oh, and he just hit the wall slightly, but you could... There's that one bridge at the start, which you could enter by hitting the wall just a bit, so you kind of get a good line in it, sort of, he told me. But apparently he doesn't need to, or neither of them needs to do any of the wall ride.
Yeah. Still extremely close here, through the tubes.
It is, and they're pretty on par.
Yeah, it looked like King Bean might have lost a boost back there a little early. So, it still looks like he's coming through with an earlier lap 2 time. Yeah, just barely.
There's a chance for Mike now, actually. It's a final lap already.
Look at that. Less than a 1/10 of a second difference on lap 2.
Can Mike do it? That is the question.
This is going to be extremely close. I hope it doesn't come down to a crash.
It surely
could. Be really nervous here going into lap 3. They know
I got the feeling it's going to be pretty close.
It's coming down to the tube section in the back half.
Bypassing all the obstacles like pros. At this point I can't tell who's further on in this.
It's extremely close. Looks like King Bean had an earlier exit there. Who's it gonna be? Final turns here. It's extremely close.
No, it could be Mike.
Who is it?
Holy shit!
What the hell?
It is Mike.
Oh my goodness!
Hell.
Wow!
This
Holy
is so
hell.
stunning. Oh my god! What a head-to-head race.
That was such a close match.
If you could feel my skin right now, I've got so many goosebumps. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
By
what a good
only
show, guys.
6 milliseconds.
Yeah,
Holy
600ths of a second. Wow.
600ths of a second. Sorry, I'm talking race jargon here. I only say 6 milliseconds.
That's still really, really small margin. That was incredible to watch.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. The score should now be 2-2.
They're pretty much on par at this point.
It's King Bean's pick here.
Gotta compose on this right now. Van Toy says King Bean.
No toy. What does that mean?
No toy dampener. So the racer will be banned.
Yeah, I mean, what does it mean as far as where we're going?
Oh, that we don't know yet. Mike wants Inferno again.
Yeah, that's another classic that he does. He temp bans Inferno because that's another very skip strong track. Okay. What? Hold on a second. Beto's skip from King Bean.
Huh.
You heard that right. We're going to Beto's Wild Ride for the skips.
Seems like King Bean has a big interest in skips.
Yeah, he's already... Can that be right? Yeah, he's already he's already used two forces, both skips, pretty early on in the match. And I believe this is the first time we're seeing the Beto skip. And I don't think it's a huge time save. It's just you're essentially skipping the tent, right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure King Bean discovered Mike's probably biggest weakness, and that's why he's got a big interest in skipping tracks.
Definitely.
As far as one can.
Yeah, this is the strategy you have to do against Mike.
13, best of 13. One person of the audience asked.
Yep, first to 7 wins. So we're still kind of early on, and we're hoping for a race 13. I can definitely see it happen.
All right, King Bean, ready. Oh, is Beto this snowy track?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what was that skip about?
Yeah, there was the skip. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of a different one. This is the skip where you ride that wall.
I can't remember Mike actually used that skip ever. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, maybe that was one of those runs where nobody used skips as force.
Yeah, this is the first one we're seeing here. And it looks like Mikey has the classic game crash. Clean slating.
Well, as long as he can sort of go to the starting line.
Yeah.
but I think he'll be able to eventually. My goodness.
Yeah, so King Bean practicing that skip there. Really, if you pull off that skip, not as clean as you could, I could see a full track time managing to beat. It's not as dramatic a difference as the other skips we've seen so far. So this is,
but
for
it still
King Bean,
is.
Yeah, a little bit of a risk, considering how Mikey could still catch up here.
I think there's a big pressure on Mike this time. Yeah, so Mike, ready to, let's do the countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
There we go. All right. And then we should be seeing them restart here in a few seconds. And this is the first time we're seeing Beatles Wild Ride skips.
Holy moly. Some nerve-wracking runs we just had.
Yeah, that Vengeance one was insane.
And I'm sorry for you if you missed those. The word pressure is just understated.
Yeah, these guys have to be sweating right now.
Yeah, sweating their hands, their fingers, their feet.
And here's our sync. Looks like, yeah, there we go.
They both had a pretty good start.
That ice field.
Mike's further on, actually. This is kind of interesting. Will he be able to pull off the skip? And he's doesn't.
Not doing it.
He's not going for the skip.
Not doing.
Oh my goodness!
He messed it up. Well, he did.
One big mistake.
He just, it just killed him. He had it flawless in practice, but
he took the skip, but he didn't manage to come.
Mikey going for 10 there. That's interesting.
I can see why Mike hasn't pulled up the skip yet.
Yeah, it is risky. Like I said, it was a risk to go here, but let's anything can happen, because King Bean, I believe, could still make this up with the skips. I don't want to call it, but there is a chance here still.
That was so fatal, but he still could manage to beat Mike.
He's still going for it.
He's still going for it, and again hit the
No.
wall and crashed. Oh my goodness. This is very bad for King Bean.
He has to be so frustrated with the outcome of this so far. Because he had it flawless in practice. He had every reason to think that he had this.
Mike also practiced every second of his last days or even weeks just for this one match. And he faced many issues and many troubles, but he finally overcame those.
Yeah, with anyone who's played this game knows you have to have very high perseverance when it comes to dealing with technical issues and various glitches. This game is punishing. Okay, there we go. There we go. A clean skip from King Bean. That's all we needed to see. That's how it's done.
But Mike pulled off the win. He goes for it. He makes it 241.34 and King Bean at 246.22. I'm so sorry for King Bean. He was so unlucky.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
That could be very frustrating for him. Oh, yeah. It is a tourney record.
If it's in, well, actually, King Bean has a 241, 219 for his tourney record. I mean,
but for this match, it is a record.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, but that's from 2019, and that was actually versus Mikeyburger.
Mike leads 3-2. How is this gonna end? Everyone's very excited for the outcome.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so
What would you estimate? Who will win?
It's really hard to say because these guys already faced each other in the round robin phase in this tourney. They were in the same group, and Mikey won that 5-3.
Oh.
So, but you know, I know King Bean, he's going to bring his A game here, and he's going to go super risky as you just saw. So anything can happen.
King Bean wants to ban FUD, and Mike wants to ban Inferno. What a surprise.
Banning FUD.
Okay. But Inferno is such a nice track. I don't understand.
It's the skips, man. Mikey doesn't want to go there. Oh, here we go. King Bean using his final force. He's bringing him out early. Bumpy skip.
Huh. All right. Pretty early in the game, he decides to take his last force, which is interesting. And there were all skips, which is also interesting.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the approach you need from Mikey, who refuses to do skips. But yeah, you can see it actually didn't pay off there on Betos, which was hard to see.
Well, I guess Mike anticipated all those, hurdles in the skip on Betos, so he didn't actually pull them off by himself.
Yes, skips in themselves are high risk, high reward, and you can see King Bean there going for the new version of the bumpy skip, which is really fun to pull off because Mikey will only do the reverse method. This is one skip that he will actually do. So
the way King Bean just took that one corner return was just it was terrific. Oh my goodness, and also that corner.
We might is very risky.
Mike could have a real challenge on this one, I tell you. And also that skip is very, very weird.
Yeah, the skip is somewhat risky. You don't want to miss the skip because there is no backup.
I guess there's also another skip which is under the bridge, as far as I know.
That's right. This one that King Bean's coming out, you can either stop, reverse, or you can do this crazy method.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And the bridge, doing the bridge skip is the one which doesn't save you as much time as the other skip.
Right, yeah. King Bean's method that he's using right now is a lot faster.
Yeah.
But again, very risky because, like I said, there's no backup, and you have to do a huge, longer version of the track, just like Abyss, basically.
So, we're waiting for Mike. Is he ready for this match? He is. And now the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go. Alright, no practicing. This will be the real run from now on.
So I think, yeah, King Bean just got it twice in practice, so he's ready. We hope. Mikey didn't practice it, but he's likely going for the safer method with the reversing.
He will. As long as his reversing works.
Yeah, as long as his joystick permits.
Yeah. Exciting and...
All right, there's King Bean going for the long one. He barely makes it. Mikey going for the safe method. So he's counting on King Bean messing up somewhere.
Which is justified, by the way, as we saw before.
Exactly.
And he crashed. King Bean crashed again under that high pressure. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Mikey can already catch up here just from that one crash.
Yeah, but surprisingly, King Bean's still up ahead. And not by...
Ooh, very risky through that hairpin.
Yeah. Did you just see that? How Mike did it? He did that one shot corner. He's been very safe. As I told you, he's a safe player on this map.
So King Bean still with the earlier lap 1 by about a second, it looked like. All right, second skip here. Let's see how he does. Oh, he makes it.
I don't think it's too difficult for King Bean.
Yeah. Yeah, so it really counts on King Bean making more mistakes. Yeah, there he goes. He crashes again.
Yeah, but that makes up nothing because he's still up ahead, and this is bad for Mike.
Still, though, if he continues to crash every lap, and
then has to take this.
Oh, an additional crash. That's what I was just saying. Now Mike is in the lead.
All right.
He can't afford any more deaths, really. If he makes that final skip, he has this, but he can't afford... He can afford maybe one more death, I'll say.
It's hard. It's just very hard to find a balance between playing safe and taking risks. It's just so hard. You see, I can't understand King Bean,
final skip. Oh!
He did it.
He made it just fine. All right, so it's going to come down to that shortcut here, which King Bean has crashed on every lap so far. If he can make it clean, he does the exact same thing, and Mikey takes the lead right here in lap 3.
No, all he doesn't need to do is crash. Take this shot safely and maybe, just maybe,
and he's
be the winner.
The hairpin.
And he's the big winner of this run. Perfect. He did so perfect on this. He could have done any better.
Yeah, Mikey with a clean and safe run.
By 5 minutes almost, he surpassed King Bean's time. Interesting run.
So here it is, Mikey now with the 4-2. He's up 2 wins, which is not looking good for King Bean. King Bean's already used all his forces. So what does he do now?
And Mike still got the choice if he wants to have semis or skips. This could have crushed King Bean's hopes. But let's not hope. He's so frustrated he doesn't want to continue.
He's got to pull it back here. He's gone very risky as he needed to, but it hasn't exactly paid off so far.
It didn't.
Yeah, he has no tools left. He can't phone a friend. He can't ask the audience. He has nothing.
He does want to ban Slide though, and Mike bans Inferno again. Can't see why he always wants to ban Inferno. He's not too bad on that thread, actually.
And here's where we're going. Fire Mountain Rally. This is a very strong track for King Bean, so it's a good pick here. I believe he was grinding for the world record about a few weeks ago, maybe. Let's see what the tourney record is here.
Pretty honorable, both of them.
Yeah, King Bean has the tourney record here from this year, 519. Mikey from last year had a 520.
Oh my god.
And King Bean's 519 was with a death.
Oh.
Wow.
So let's see how this is gonna turn out. King Bean gave the ready. And they both pick Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye's definitely the pick here. You can't pick Slide because he was banned. Not that you'd ever want to.
Again, the forest here, which has got very, very fatal serpents.
Yeah, this is a very tough track. This is one of the most difficult tracks in the game.
Yeah.
So let's see if King Bean can get some wins here. Mikey checking his upgrades. Making sure Watto hasn't shorted him on any parts.
But now that Mike's got the lead by 2 points, don't think that he's so lighthearted that he will fail on this next one. I think he'll build up even more pressure on himself. I know Mike very good, he's not gonna give up on this one.
It seems like he works very well under pressure. Mike's a very level-headed player, and he can deal with whatever gets thrown at him, except for skips.
All right, and Mike's ready as well.
Okay, both players are ready.
And the go has been given. Let's see, is the world record holder gonna beat Mike, or is it vice versa?
Yeah, I think Ace got that world record back.
What does he got?
In like a day. King Bean had it for like a day, and then Ace took it right back.
Oh my god.
But you know, King Bean.
And what is his time?
So the world record time. Sync here.
So let's say the former world record holder. But now the match has started. Let's see who's gonna pull off the first corners well and who is not. And it seems King Bean's just slightly a bit more up ahead than Mike. Now we got the serpent for it.
We're actually a second off.
But King Bean's actually faster. He's got that sliding pretty good.
There we go. Now we're in sync. Yeah, King Bean's slightly ahead right now.
And he can slide so well.
Yeah,
unlike other
has that super high response turning, so he really excels at courses like this. Oh, catching fire there.
Not too good, but he's still up ahead. What's Mike gonna do? Is he gonna play more safe, or is he gonna be risky?
Yeah, this is really just comparing risk versus safety.
Yeah, I think the section or segment that costs most of the time is the one with the serpents in the forest. That's why Mike's slightly in the back, slightly more in the back. So King Bean's like 1 second up ahead.
It's still very tight after lap 1.
Mike can hope for a crash or two. Who knows?
Yeah, crash would definitely put Mike into the lead here. King Bean can't quite afford it yet.
Ah, that one was just quite close from King Bean. Could have ended badly, but it didn't. And Mike's still playing safely. This isn't so good actually. He could cut the turns a little bit more sharp.
Still though, with those more aggressive boosts, tighter turns, there's always that risk for dying. But King Bean's keeping it clean so far. This might actually pay off for him. And he knows he's down, so he knows he needs this. Here's the shortcut. He makes it clean. Mikey also.
Nothing's decided yet, but King Bean's just pretty far up ahead.
Yeah, he's almost at the point where he could afford a death. Just barely, though.
As the former water controller, I wouldn't expect of him to crash any soon. But fate will decide. Mike still plays safely.
Just gotta keep it clean here. He knows everything is riding on this lap 3. Ooh, catching a little air there.
Just look back there for a second for King Bean. But now that he's got all the serpents in the bag, he could actually win this one.
Yeah, King Bean can definitely afford, excuse me, he can afford maybe one death here if it's in the right place. So, but if he keeps it clean, he's got this.
Mike actually, oh no, he didn't catch up. No, the last shortcut.
See how it goes for King Bean.
And
takes
he did
it
well.
Very nicely. Mike as well.
Just a few seconds from the finish.
Coming into the final stretch here. And without a death here. Oh, catching fire right at the end there.
And King Bean takes the victory.
Wow. 5:14:40.
That's why I asked you what was a time of ace.
That is by far a new tourney record. That's by 5 seconds a new tournament record, which is the same thing he did for the first track, right? Which was Brew Coast. So he's
And
knocking those.
King Bean just commented, ready to surrender. Yeah. Still have got some buffer time to pull off some jokes.
Hopefully we see Grabvine as well, because I could see him knocking some time off of there too. Yeah, so King Bean climbing back. Scores now 4-3.
Okay, finally, Ben bend.
Interesting.
And Howler from King Bean. Now Howler Gorge, ladies and gentlemen. But what's it gonna be instead? Let's see. It's the Bulbous Legacy wants Mike. Mike wants, sorry.
For all you Malistar fans who've been holding out, now's the time. Finally going to Malistar.
And already we've seen so many skippy tracks and so many tracks with serpents and so many with high-paced, corners and highways. And I'm still excited what I'm about to see next. Mike still got the lead though.
Yeah, so Bulbous Legacy is quite the track. And we're doing it full track. So let's get the and there's the crash from Mikey.
Both of the players gonna have to rely on their original skills.
There it is. So Mikey, his tournament record here is 153. That was last year.
553?
153.
153.
And no Ben here. Let's actually see what looks like the no Ben actually goes to King Bean. King Bean used Mars in last year and got a 158. But Mikey used Bowls last year, or no, this year, versus Metallica and got a 156. So it's going to come down to the pod choice here. King Bean is on Elon in practice, which is interesting. Elon definitely has potential on this track. Wait, I hope King Bean was doing that for fun.
Elon Mac. Have you ever thought of Elon Musk as a reference?
Yes, not to be confused with Tesla creator. Yeah, Bulls is definitely Mike's pick here.
But he hasn't picked yet, did he?
I'm surprised King Bean's going with Elon here, though. So yeah, we are in the winner's semis. The winner of this match will be facing Ace in the winner's finals. And the loser will be kicked down into the loser's bracket to face Nacho Brado. Which I'm sure Nacho is excited about.
Nacho's skills aren't too far away from these guys, by the way.
Oh yeah. If you guys haven't watched it yet, Nacho versus Enfro and Ace versus Metallica were two really exciting matches. So stay tuned. Don't change the channel just yet, but after this match, if you haven't caught up, be sure to watch the last few matches.
All I can say is Nacho rising up from the losers bracket.
Yeah, you're calling it here?
Sorry? Could you hear me just now, or did my voice cut off?
No, you said Nacho coming out of the...
Sorry. So then my connection just faded. I just said Nacho rising up from the losers bracket.
Right.
Yeah. And I said that with a more enthusiastic voice, but unfortunately you didn't hear me. Yeah. Countdown. Yeah, countdown. Good point. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bowles versus Elon. No, what was that all about? Is this Kingbeand's rerun now?
No, this is still practice.
All right, okay.
All right, there it is.
No, Kingbeand, no more practice runs. Or you're gonna be punished in the face. No, I'm serious. I don't want any more waiting and stuttering and I don't know what. So this is the real...
This is it. This is the run here. Elon versus Bowles. This winding section always gets me. It is a little tricky, and we are going... Wait, Kingbeand, what is... Okay. I think... Is that faster?
I'm not sure.
Wait a second.
I'm sure Mike took the long lane to gain more speed.
Yeah, that is faster. Oh, well, I don't have good full track knowledge of this track. Kingbeand came out on top there, lap 1. And that's not a skip.
So even though it was a skip, but it didn't look like there was a tiny difference. There actually was a difference, and he did it again.
Interesting. With Elon here, he's actually... Oh, man. This is really confusing to watch. All right, well, let's see how this pays off. Does Kingbeand know what he's doing here? I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. All right, he's not going for it lap 3. Wait a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Kingbeand got that win.
Jesus.
Damn. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. And that is a new tourney record for No Ben.
I'm kind of mad at you. Kingbeand just wrote. I wonder why.
He said he was saving that pick for Ace. He was holding that in his pocket. That was his secret weapon. Mikey just stepped on a mine there.
He bit his teeth together and managed to beat Bowles.
And look at this. We are tied up here. Score now 4-4. But it's Mike's pick.
So this means we're gonna see an extra run, isn't that right? So, or will be the fifth winner, the winner of it all?
Oh no, we're going to first to 7.
Yeah. All right. Oh, 7 even. I thought 6, but anyway. Okay, so apparently King Bean bans Ben again, and Howler. Mike?
Yeah, Mike banning Ben, King Bean banning Howler.
It was actually King Bean banning Ben. No, it was Mike, sorry. Yeah, correct. Just mixing up the word ban and the ban at this point.
And excuse me for getting hungry, because between all this talk of Nacho Brado, King Bean Dip, and Mikeyburger, there's a lot of food talk. And we're going to Scrapper's Run, by the way.
Yeah, so many foods here. And what was the third one? Oh yeah, bean. It's actually nothing to laugh about, but anyway, let's just be not that funny. All right, King Bean's ready, and this is which track?
This is our first Ordibana track with Scrapper's Run.
Oh, I thought Mike banned Scrapper's Run. Isn't that what you wrote?
No, this is Mikey's pick. It looks like King Bean's trying out that hop there with Bowles.
I'm just gonna ask him, Mike, did you? Just want to make sure, not if there's any confusion.
Yeah, this is Mikey's pick. All right, Mikey checking his upgrades yet again.
He's so focused in those pot parts that he can't answer my question, but I believe big Scrapper's Run. And we'll just see in a second, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's looking like it'll be a Bowles mirror here.
Yeah.
And that little hop, that's not a skip, but it is a little risky, because there is a chance of messing it up and falling off the track there.
Yes, so he's gonna go for Scrapper's Run, of course. I don't know why I was thinking he banned it. So this one's a high-paced track with many highway sort of passages, but it's also got some turns in it where you could easily fail.
Yeah, definitely. This is close to more of a standard raceway, because it doesn't have too many obstacles or tricky sections like the other tracks. It is lower on the difficulty scale. Oh yeah, see? King Bean messing that up. Don't want to do that in the actual race.
Now I'm gonna give the countdown. And we're ready to go.
There we go.
Who's gonna win Scrapper's run? Is the question.
Yeah, and on bulls too. This is interesting.
Which one would you pick, actually? You would pick Ben.
Well, yeah, well, Ben got banned, so bulls is definitely the backup pick. And here we go.
And swoosh, off you go.
King Bean's going for that hop. He made it first lap. Mikey not going for it. He's playing it safe.
But still being pretty stable at the turns.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't actually gain too much time. Oh, and he pinballed right there.
Oh,
so it's neck and neck right here.
Yeah, it's neck on neck.
Despite the different strats, looks like Mikey is going to have a shorter lap one. Oh, man.
Mike is being faster, but now King Bean catches up.
That was a 0.04 of a second difference in lap one. He's doing it again.
And
it looks really risky. Oh, and it looks like his scraping isn't helping King Bean.
Well, I hope King Bean knows what he's doing, because Mike in the lead by a couple of seconds, actually.
Yeah, there he comes with a shorter lap 2. And our final lap here. Let's see how King Bean does. Whoa. Oh, man, that is...
It looks like King Bean just gets more speed out of the bridges and the jumps.
Yeah, it actually didn't pay off, and it's looking like... Oh, wait, no. What was I saying? That did pay off. Look at that, 153, 154, a full second, beating Mikey on bulls on Scrapper's run. Okay, so that's what happened. Mikey ran out of heat there. Yeah, that was insane how he pulled that off. It looked so risky, that little hop he did.
So surprising what King...
So here we go. King Bean
always has... Seems he knows more secrets of the map than everyone else.
Now has the match lead. It is 5-4. It is Mikey's match to make up. That was an insane comeback.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Let me make sure that's right. Okay. We are in our 10th race here.
Anybody who underestimates King Bean, it's gonna regret it, I tell you.
You don't want to underestimate either of these guys. Do not underestimate their power.
The moment you mess with any of them, with either of them, you're gonna regret it. And I believe King Bean knows more secrets than you'd expect.
Yeah, he definitely has the high ground right now. All right, we had no pod ban from Mikey. King Bean banning Howler. Mikey picking Aqualaris Classic. No force. Are we? Is Mikey just going to go this whole tournament with no forces and no run back?
Well, I think he's got no advantage of skipping any track because he always
can also choose no upgrade, but it seems like he's not into that either.
No, he isn't.
Aquilar's Classic, another somewhat simple track. So it will come down to just a hair of a difference here, I'm expecting.
I think we need some people rooting for Mike at this point.
Yeah, Mike is now the underdog.
He's gotta pull out something out of his sleeve, or he'll might end up as the winner of this tournament or match. Sorry.
I imagine either competitor here, if they get knocked into losers bracket, there's a strong chance that they could come back. Not calling it for Nacho, but there is a strong chance that we won't be seeing the last of them.
No, and I also expected that they return sometime later. They've got good chances now that some of the legendary guys are gonna fall out in the winners semis.
Yeah, we are down to our top, what is it? Top 7 right now.
Top?
Yeah, top 7. Is that right?
One. Counting bubbles.
4, 5. Top 5.
6.
Or 6.
Yeah,
top
5.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's 5. I don't know. I'm not. We can't count apparently.
We can't count. Sorry.
No.
All right, waiting on the ready from Mikey, I think.
But it is 5. It is 5 actually. There are still some matches.
All right, both players are ready.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Aquilar's Classic. The time to beat here, King Bean's tourney record last year was a 237 versus Mikeyburger. So yeah, he actually beat Mikey last year, it would seem, on this track.
Let's just see how this is gonna turn out, and let's not get distracted by any facts.
Oh yeah, so this is Mikey's match to lose. Well, sorry, King Bean's match to lose, Mikey's to make up. And again, this is going to come down to not necessarily any deaths, I would hope, but more of just the overall play style and heat management on a low difficulty course. And that final figure 8 here is also something to watch out for. So here they go through that. King Bean going through the right path, Mikey taking
the left.
And it was a very close lap 1 time. King Bean looks like he had 0.2 of a second on Mikey. Ooh.
You boost wisely, guys.
Actually, King Bean just lost a little bit of time, maybe. No.
It's hard.
He's still ahead.
No, he's further up.
Yeah, they're on different boost timings a little bit.
Yeah.
Short boost for that section. Mike's on higher heat. So King Bean might underheat here a little bit. Oh no, he actually managed to not.
All right, so Mike got
lap 2.
Mike faster here. They're so on par. This is unbelievable.
This is
another.
Really close.
And this is not comparable to any Rugrats match.
King Bean higher heat there, going through here, and they both maxed heat right there. Short boost through here for King Bean. It's going to come down to the final figure 8.
And
they both enter it at the exact same time.
Boom.
Whoa! What the hell? I can't even read the numbers. It looks like it's King Bean.
It's King Bean. He got it. 100, 20 hundredth.
It was intense. Yeah, 237, 331. Excuse me, 237, 771. So yeah, he got it by 0.2 of a second. Incredibly close matches throughout this match. King Bean now with a 6-4.
He's got the match point. Yeah. Is he gonna take this match? Oh my god. Fasten your seatbelts. If you haven't yet.
If you have seatbelts, get them fastened right now.
Yeah.
Because it is match point here. King Bean originally, what was it? 4-2? He was down 2 wins. He is now up 2 wins. He has had a massive comeback.
Yeah, Mike's not very flattered by that.
Yeah, and he actually beat his old tournament record for this track. Mikey too, just barely, man.
All right, so again, no ban. Howler ban. It seems like King Bean has a better... He knows how to use his boost better. Because apparently he always manages to catch up at the right moment, so he can finally take the lead and take the victory.
Yeah, that's at this skill level, it comes down to knowing the heat management, knowing when to boost. It's also the lines, but really, if the lines are the same, and you saw him going through that right,
I did
that right route. So I wonder if that helped him out as well. And here Mike is taking us to Baru Coast. He's running back Baru Coast.
Is this his trump card?
Can he do that? Yeah. Yeah, he's running back Baru Coast.
Yeah. So picking Baru Coast as his potential triumph card. But who knows?
Yeah, I think, was it Baru Coast that Mikey just had that one death? And Yeah, that was our first track. So yeah, King Bean cleaned up that tournament record by 5 seconds. And yeah, unfortunately Mike had one death there. So this is a run back from the first track of this match.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, we're running back Baru Coast. Apparently, this is the opposite of what happened in the grand finals of last year. And that's right, Ben is banned here. So we're going Bullseye. Wait, Mikey has Mars in the shop right now.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's not Bullseye he picked.
Let's check out the tourney times. Brew Coast, no Ben. And yeah, that goes to King Bean on Bullseye.
Apparently, he wants to have a different strategy.
Yeah. Mike also has a 401 here on Bullseye, but Ace is saying Mars is slightly faster.
He is.
What's King Bean got Elon out for? Just taunting, maybe?
Yeah, he's sure of his win.
He can't get cocky here. He really can't.
So nerve-wracking, though. But is Mars Cool gonna help Mike save his victory on this map? In this circumstance?
I don't know. Yeah, if it's Mars versus Bullseye, Mikey knows what he's doing here. The top tournament time is King Bean's. Without Ben, the top tournament time, no Ben, is King Bean's with Bullseye. So it can definitely be close here.
And although he just picked a slower character, he's pretty good with that as well. But he's not gonna pick.
All right, yeah, pick the right pot here. There we go.
This made me wonder. And we've got barely 100 viewers at this point. This could be the last match for everybody. To the left we have the leading winner, King Bean, and to the right we have Mike.
Yeah, King Bean, current title holder of the fastest Podracer in the galaxy from last year. And then Mikey's second. So but still, the winner of this still has to face Ace. So that is the match to watch out for.
I have a feeling this is gonna be tight and
I believe they're ready for the countdown.
Yeah. Okay. Just waited for everybody to get ready. And the countdown's been given. Let's do this, guys.
Here we go. Bullseye versus Mars on Baru Coast, a run back.
All or nothing.
Yeah, this is all on Mikey.
And off we go. Kingbean again taking very tight corners. And also Mike. Let's see who's gonna win this one now.
See, this is where Mars pulls ahead with his longer boost. He lasts longer on this beach. Bullseye has to cool down here.
Baru Coast, one of Mike's favorite tracks actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he told me so. And he is faster at this point.
Yeah, he's slightly ahead here.
Yeah, you notice that lack of handling on Mars.
Actually, yeah, see, Kingbean's still keeping up, but it's really that heat that's holding him back. You can see just how little by little he's making it up, losing it, making it up, and lap 1. Oh, wow, incredibly close.
So close.
Yeah, Mars here on way lower heat here to spend on the beach.
But Mike knows what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely. You can see just how much Mars gains here on that beach section.
Yeah, he swept this beach like nothing. But we're still on the second lap. Who knows what might happen?
Yeah, anything can happen. This is Kingbean's race to lose.
Actually, I'm pretty scared of Mike's Mars and his lack of handling, because that could cause him some bad crashes.
Really close into the end of the final of the second lap here, excuse me. And it's gonna be, wow. Looks like Kingbean had a slight edge there on lap 2. This is gonna come down to an insanely close finish. As long as we don't see a crash. The nerves have to be so high right now.
We've got the last lap. Will Mike be able to survive this?
There is a ton of pressure on this final lap here, determining if we end it here or we go on for another race. They are neck and neck right now.
Slowed a little bit down. I would have played a little bit more safe, but is he still gonna be able to beat Kingbean on Baru Coast?
Looks like Kingbean is having a slight edge. Oh wait, no. Mikey with the heat here. Mikey's ahead right now.
Holy hell.
Who's it gonna be?
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
What the hell? Oh, incredible. It's Kingbean.
It's Kingbean.
Oh, wow. Insane match. That is going to end it with Kingbean moving on to the winners finals to face Ace.
It's decided, ladies and gentlemen. We have the winner 7-4, and it is Kingbean. He's made it to the winners finals.
That was an intense match. And well played to both these. That was an insane display of pod racing.
Really well played. Great demonstration of your skills.
Oh.
And oh my god, was that close.
Mikey says he feels sorry for Ace.
So
having to face this beast.
Oh. And you notice neither of them crashed actually in any of the last races.
That in itself is an accomplishment, and with such insane times as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get these guys in here for a post-race interview.
Definitely. I'm eager to ask some questions to them.
Let's mark them finished here.
Hello.
All right. Hello, King Bean.
Oh,
and
oh, how do you feel?
Well, my mom said my pulse. I'm at 116.
116? Dude,
Hey,
that was...
Could you speak up a little bit louder?
Sorry. GG, Mikey.
Yeah.
That was a battle.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mike.
To be honest, I mean, I don't feel so bad just because you played so well those tracks. I mean, you know, yeah, it's pretty crazy there in that match. I think that's probably the best match like of any that have been played. Really.
Wasn't that a coast of emotions, or should I say Baru coast?
Who are you asking?
Just hope to pull off a good joke, but I didn't.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, mixed emotions, guys. How do you feel?
Well, calming down now, so that's good.
yeah, get that heartbeat down.
I really wanted to win this match because Mikey's beat me like 4-1 now or something. Well, 4-2, I guess now.
Yeah, it was 4-2.
Well, no, within our matches between we've played I think 6 matches now, and he's won 4 of them.
You've had a huge comeback after that.
Yeah, that's right. You guys have an insane, like a crazy saga between you two. I believe it started out with last year. Mikey swept you, and that's what sent you into the losers bracket. And then you climbed out of the losers bracket and then beat him 7-6 in that. So it's been insane to watch this rivalry develop between you guys. But how do you guys feel about your performance today? It was insane to watch.
Well, I completely fell apart there for a couple tracks.
I didn't. You were doing really badly at track. Oh no, you I think was it Bedos you crashed a couple of times, or?
Yeah, I crashed twice on Bedos. The skip killed me, which is.
Oh, it was bumpies. Yeah. It was bumpies, wasn't it?
On bumpies, I died all 3 laps on the shortcut, and once on the hairpin.
Right. So did you actually make the skip and then crash then, or something, or?
Yeah. Yep. I made the new skip all 3 times.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm interested to see what you did there, so I'll look back on the video and because I'm not quite sure what you did. So.
How did you feel after those crashes? You know, at bumpies.
After the race, I'm just racking my brain. I'm like, okay, where do I feel comfortable going now?
I remember before even seeing the rear run, you actually felt pretty safe with those skips on bumpies, but then surprisingly, you had some crashes.
Yeah. Funny enough, I've never been very confident on the old skip. But I feel relatively confident on the new skip, so...
Okay, I never even realized there were any skips at all. So.
Yep.
Yeah, you pulled it off nicely, but unfortunately those other deaths
Yep.
let Mikey win there. Yeah, and that was interesting how you actually spent all of your forces super early in the match. What was the strategy behind that?
I wanted to get all of my skips out of the way before Mikey could ban any of them.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
And Mike, did you have any issues on your run?
No, not as bad as I thought it might be. Before the match, I was very worried actually, but although it did kind of cost me on the first race just because I was so nervous about like my controller playing up. So I just failed on a corner that I never usually crash on. So
which track was that?
Oh, that was the first race at Baru Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, to be honest, that was the only one I was really disappointed about. Like the other races, I feel like I played quite well, but yeah, I was disappointed with that first race, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a real roller coaster of emotions, and I felt that especially when I saw that Mike was pretty up ahead, in the race, and then you, King Bean, just popped up out of nowhere and then just took the victory out of nowhere, out of the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one race I want to highlight is the what was that one? Oh yeah, Sebulba's Legacy, where what was going on there? Because we were so confused watching that. We were like, "What is this guy doing?" And it paid off.
So a few days actually like a week and a half ago, I had the idea to use that line, and I opened up in Blender, and it didn't look like it was shorter. But then I tried it, and I was getting better times, so I used it. Yeah, I was really happy with that one. I was really ready for that and Scrapper's Run, and I figured Mikey was very likely to pick those two tracks.
Yeah, and you were right to anticipate those.
Yep.
Pretty strategical here. But we're glad that all the runs went without any huge problems. And yeah, it was pretty tough and also surprising and unexpected, and I'm baffled.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, well, great job to both you guys, and congratulations to King Bean. Moving on to face Ace, how do you feel about that?
I've been really looking forward to it. Yep, pretty sure he'll beat me, but I guess we'll find out.
I'm not so sure after watching that race, to be honest.
Yeah, great job, definitely, both of you.
Thanks.
And Mikey, you aren't eliminated, but you're in the losers bracket now, so we can definitely. There's still a chance. We are not seeing the last of you.
Yeah, it looks like me and King Bean have switched places this year.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if this fits with my prediction, actually.
I can't really remember last year's tournament at this point because it's so much. I didn't watch the real outcome really closely, but yeah, it seems like it's Burger versus Nacho.
Oh yeah, this is my prediction. All right, let's let's see who wins between Ace and King Bean then. All right, look.
The constellation Ace, King Bean, Dip, and Mikey is very familiar to me.
Oh yeah, our top three. It's no exaggeration to say these are our top three guys, top three pod racers in the galaxy.
And also not to forget Metallica is there, and also Zilla Skiller. And then course Ace and King Bean.
The gap is tightening on just how, because the top guys, there was like a huge gap, but now it's closing, I feel.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yep.
But it's hard to compete with 12 a veteran player such as Mikey with 12 years under your belt. But it seems to have paid off for King Bean going with that high risk strategy, super aggressive. But yeah.
Your playstyle was definitely very aggressive. That's what I noticed as well, King Bean.
I kind of wonder sometimes if people think I'm an aggressive person because I play so aggressively.
Yeah, but sometimes it can end up disastrously for you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
We saw exactly how it didn't pay off on Betos and Bumpies, where Mike the safe play style and that calm, that level-headedness saw your victory.
I'd say Mike's got a healthy balance between those factors.
At least I got all of my deaths in 2 tracks instead of spreading them out.
It's always strange when you like win on your opponent's picks, but then lose your own. That's always a weird thing about these matches.
Yep. I can't believe you beat me by 59 milliseconds on Vengeance.
That's the one to watch here.
Well, even the last race was like a third of a second or something.
Yeah.
And I think there was another one as well. There was a lot that were like super close.
Did Mike manage to get his revenge on that track?
Revenge on Vengeance.
Yeah. Revenge on Vengeance.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's gonna culminate in a legendary match between Ace and kingbeandip, which will end on the 17th September, and it's the winner finals. Just repeating. And yeah, Mike, unfortunately, but still in the losers' quarters, best of 9, and which will end on the 13th September.
Yeah, I think I'm playing Nacho Brado.
Yeah.
Oh well, all I can say is just well done to King Bean because that was really good. So and also thanks to Henrik obviously for supporting me in the tournament. That's been great. So thanks for that.
Yeah, that's me, by the way. Darkrai, who has commented on a whole match, who hasn't said his name the entire time.
it's on the screen, but yeah, he was rooting for you the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you all kind of heard that and noticed I was rooting for Mike the entire time. Yeah.
Oh, very well played, Mikey.
Yeah, thanks.
So is there anything else left to say?
Just good luck, really, in your next match against Ace, because I think if you can play as well as you have today, I think it could go either way. So, yeah, just good luck.
Thanks.
Definitely. Yeah, good luck for both of you, actually.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys in future tournaments. Do we have a future one scheduled right now?
There's one on Saturday at 2:00. Metallica versus Elastigirl.
That's right. So tune in Saturday for Metallica versus Elastigirl. That is our losers. What
quarters?
Yeah, losers quarters, best of 9. So stick around for that. We will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Darkrai for co-commentating with me, and thank you to our competitors for putting on a phenomenal match. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
See you.
With that being said, have a good time. Thanks for joining in, and goodbye.